What if I told you that this slight shift from April to May could spark a massive change in your financial fortune and open doors to opportunities you never saw coming? Maybe you've been noticing certain signs lately, repeating numbers like 111 on the clock, random patterns appearing on receipts, bills, or even your calendar. Or perhaps a dream that keeps returning to you, whispering something deeper. Trust me, these aren't coincidences. Nothing in this universe happens without a reason. What if all these signals are subtle nudges from the universe, gently guiding you toward a moment that could change everything? Because as we step into May 2025, something extraordinary is happening. A unique energetic gateway is opening, and within it lies six sacred numbers. Numbers charged with a powerful fusion of spiritual energy, cosmic rhythm, and ancient wisdom. To ignore them now might mean missing the exact opportunity your future self has been quietly waiting for. These aren't random digits pulled from thin air. They are rooted in centuries-old Buddhist teachings, sacred numerology, and the intuitive intelligence of the cosmos. But there's a catch. These numbers only work for those who understand how to tune into their true potential. When you align your energy with the frequency of these six numbers, you may notice a shift, unexpected phone calls, sudden breakthroughs, financial opportunities disguised as luck but powered by purpose. And here's something even more important. The final number I'll reveal is not just powerful, it's transformational. It carries a rare magnetic force that connects deeply with the energy of wealth and breakthrough. If you've been hoping, praying, or waiting for a sign, this could be it. So don't scroll past this. Stay with me until the very end, because I'll also share one exclusive bonus number designed to amplify your abundance and create a ripple of prosperity in your life. Before we begin, let's set a powerful intention together. Hit the like button, subscribe to Buddhism Trail comment with this affirmation: I am ready to receive unexpected wealth in May. Let's align our energy, welcome this cosmic guidance, and step confidently into the month ahead. Let's begin. Let's begin with a number that doesn't just speak, it resonates. Number 11. A number that often shows up when the universe is trying to wake you up from the autopilot mode of life. Think about this. Have you ever walked into a room and felt a strange shift in energy without knowing why? Or felt a deep pull in your chest, guiding you away from a decision everyone else said made sense? That's not paranoia. That's not overthinking. That's intuition. And number 11 is its silent amplifier. As the calendar flips into May, the noise of the outer world starts to dim, and the inner world becomes louder. This is where 11 steps in, not with loud signs, but with soft nudges. A dream that lingers. A repeated number on receipts. A feeling you just can't shake. In spiritual numerology, 11 is often called the messenger of light, not because it delivers answers in plain language, but because it makes you feel them. It tunes your inner antenna to a higher frequency, where truth doesn't need logic to make sense, it just clicks. In Buddhist philosophy, awakening doesn't always come in grand flashes. It often begins with a simple awareness, a moment of pause, a gut instinct you finally trust. That's the realm of 11. It brings you back to yourself, not by shouting, but by gently pulling you inward. During the early days of May, this number becomes even more potent. It holds the subtle energy of insight, disruption, and sudden realization like lightning that lights up the night sky for just a second, but long enough to see what's been hidden in the dark. That's the power of 11. Maybe you've been feeling like something's off lately, something you can't quite explain. Or maybe you've had the urge to make a shift, change directions, or simply say no to things that no longer feel aligned. That's not coincidence. That's your inner self aligning with the energy of this number. Throughout history, spiritual teachers from Buddhist monks to ancient mystics have honored 11 as a number of transition, a number that bridges the seen and unseen, the conscious and the divine. It's the number of clarity that comes after the confusion. So here's your gentle reminder. If you keep seeing 11 on the clock, in your dreams, or even in random places, don't ignore it. This is your invitation to stop second-guessing and start tuning in. This week, let your morning silence become a ritual. Journal that instinct. Sit with that hunch. Speak your truth even if your voice shakes. Let the number 11 be your mirror, reflecting not what the world says you should be, but what your soul has always known. And if you're feeling that spark, if something inside you is saying, "This message is for me," honor that moment by tapping the super thanks below. Even the smallest act of gratitude can open new channels of abundance. Because in this energetic dance of May, giving and receiving are two sides of the same coin. You give with heart, you receive with grace, and sometimes the universe returns your gesture in the form of answers you didn't even know you were waiting for. Let's begin with a number that doesn't shout but speaks volumes to those who are ready to listen. Number 18. Think about these moments when you've been grinding, day after day, putting in effort that no one else sees while the results seem miles away. You ask yourself, why isn't anything happening? That's where 18 comes in. This number doesn't promise quick wins. It teaches you how to build something lasting. It's the energy of quiet determination, the kind that moves mountains, not with force, but with unshakable consistency. Number 18 is the silent companion of every person who refuses to give up. It represents the deep inner strength that pushes you forward when everything around you tries to pull you back. It's about doing the hard things again and again, even when no one is watching, and especially when no one is clapping. Here's something fascinating. In numerology, when you break 18 down 1 plus 8, you get 9, a number known for its spiritual completion, wisdom, and the clarity that only comes after struggle. So while 18 calls you to keep going, 9 reminds you that you're closer than you think. Your effort isn't in vain. You're building something sacred, not just wealth, but character, clarity, and self-mastery. Now let's look at the timing. As we step into the early days of May, the energy surrounding us begins to sharpen. Like the calm before a major shift, it's no longer about rushing, it's about moving with purpose. The universe is focused, and if you tune in, you'll feel that same focus inside you. And that's where 18 comes alive. This number works like a spiritual anchor. If April felt like an emotional storm filled with frustration, delays, or doubt, May invite you to ground yourself. You weren't being punished. You were being prepared. There's also a celestial force behind this number. Astrologically, 18 resonates with the moon, the gentle yet powerful body that influences tides, emotions, and our subconscious. The moon doesn't rush. It moves in cycles. And just like the moon, your growth is happening even when it's not visible. So what does this mean for you right now? It means May 2025 isn't just another month, it's a window of power. And number 18 is your reminder to stay the course. Whether you're rebuilding your finances, chasing a dream that's been dormant, or trying to recover after a setback, don't stop now. Because with every quiet act of discipline, you're not just surviving, you're becoming someone unstoppable. Now, let's talk about a number that doesn't just show up, it arrives with purpose: 77. As we step into May, the number 77 emerges not just as a symbol, but as an energetic invitation to rise. You see, this isn't just any ordinary number. It's what I call a mirror of mastery, a cosmic sign that strength, success, and destiny are aligning. If you're ready to step into it, in the world of spiritual numerology, 77 holds sacred weight. It speaks to those who have tasted failure and kept going, to those who dream deeply but are grounded in wisdom. This number is a quiet powerhouse. It bridges two worlds, the material and the spiritual. In simpler words, 77 tells you that you can chase your dreams and stay connected to your soul at the same time. And why does this matter more today? Because May carries a unique pulse in the universe. A rare energetic alignment is amplifying the vibration of 77, turning it into a beacon for breakthroughs. This is the kind of shift where resilience gets rewarded. It's the energy that says, keep going, your moment is near. But here's the deeper layer. Karma. 77 has always been a number tightly wound with karmic cycles. The law of cause and effect isn't just an abstract idea today, it's fully awake. What you've been giving out, consciously or unconsciously, is echoing back in ways you might not have noticed yet. But trust it's coming. Prophets and mystics throughout history, from Nostradamus to Baba Vanga, have marked 77 as a number of reckoning. Nostradamus often linked 77 to pivotal moments when humanity must face its reflection, a time when choices become clear and consequences manifest. But this isn't about punishment. It's about opportunity to reflect, to reset, to rise. Baba Vanga saw 77 as the number of karmic reckoning and reward, a symbol of endings and new beginnings. She believed that during such cosmic seasons, people are shown the emotional and spiritual patterns holding them back so they can finally break free. Think of 77 as a cosmic mirror, revealing not just what is, but what can be if you have the courage to evolve. And that's what makes this number so rare and so valuable. Because true success isn't just about external wins, it's about internal freedom. 77 asks, are you ready to transform? Are you prepared to walk your talk? It pushes you to own your past, step out of victimhood, and embrace the path of conscious creation. So if that number stirs something inside you, then support this message with a small gesture, a $77 super thanks. Because in Buddhism, the act of giving, no matter how small, is what opens the door to receiving. Now let's talk about a number that doesn't just whisper potential, it builds it. Number 22. Known in spiritual numerology as the Master Architect, this number is not about fantasy or fleeting ideas. It's about real creation, grounded intention, and actual results. Have you ever had a moment where your vision for life felt so real, so possible, that it almost felt like it was reaching out to you? That's the subtle power of 22. It doesn't ask, what if? It asks, when will you start? This isn't about wishful thinking. 22 is where spiritual depth meets real-world action. In Buddhist thought, transformation doesn't come from escaping life. It comes from engaging with it mindfully. That's exactly what 22 invites you to do, to align your vision with practical steps and start laying the bricks of your next chapter. Symbolically, 22 is governed by Saturn, the planet that rewards discipline and maturity. The actions you take in the early days of May are laying the energetic foundation for what unfolds over the next few months, maybe even years. Unlike numbers associated with sudden chaos or dramatic change, 22 stands for stability with soul. It's the energy of building something that lasts, whether it's your career, a new project, or your personal evolution. So, as May unfolds, ask yourself, what can I begin building now that my future self will thank me for? Because with the guidance of 22, you don't just chase abundance. You construct it, one mindful step at a time. Now, the empowering frequency of 27, your blueprint for grounded greatness. Have you ever felt like you're on the edge of something big, but you just can't see it clearly? That's the quiet force of 27. In the spiritual world, some numbers speak, but 27 guides. It doesn't promise overnight miracles. Instead, it hands you the blueprint to build something real. And as we enter the early days of May 2025, this number isn't appearing by chance. It's here as a signpost, a reminder that your strength, your wisdom, and your timing are finally aligning. 27 symbolizes the sacred union between ambition and awareness. It teaches you that success doesn't come from endless grinding or impulsive moves. It comes from balance, action with intention, drive with stillness. In Buddhist wisdom, this balance is the foundation of transformation. And in this moment, the energy of 27 offers you the opportunity to turn quiet progress into lasting breakthroughs. So why is 27 especially significant now? Because this May carries a rare celestial alignment, one that activates the deeper energy of this number. Spiritual teachers across time, including Nostradamus, saw 27 as a karmic checkpoint, a moment where everything you've given through effort, intention, or even struggle begins returning to you. It's a time of karmic reflection, but more importantly, of karmic elevation. This number encourages you to step out of old cycles. Whether it's a pattern in relationships, finances, or mindset, 27 brings the energy to break free. Baba Vanga believed 27 revealed truths we often avoid, but once faced, they set us free. It doesn't ask for perfection. It asks for honesty, clarity, and the willingness to grow. Let May be your starting line, not for dreaming aimlessly, but for taking clear, grounded action. Whether you're building a career, shifting your mindset, or stepping into healing, 27 offers the strength to move with intention and persistence. It reminds you that the foundation matters, and now is the time to lay it with care. And don't go anywhere just yet, because we're nearing the final and most electrifying part of this journey. There's a bonus number waiting for you, a number carrying a rare magnetic energy that could unlock even deeper levels of luck, prosperity, and expansion for the rest of your year. Stay with us. You won't want to miss it. Imagine a number so powerful it becomes the beacon that guides you through difficult times. That number is 44. In numerology, it's known as the Master Healer, a number of profound strength and deep wisdom. Unlike other numbers, 44 doesn't just carry the energy of its own essence. It's the doubling of the number 4, which means its stability and structure are amplified to the fullest. This makes it an incredibly solid and grounded force, offering a foundation of support, resilience, and determination. As we stepped into May 2025, 44 serves as a powerful reminder that we can overcome adversity, transform our lives, and rebuild, no matter what challenges lie ahead. It's exactly what we need as we prepare for the energy shifts of the month. You see, 44 isn't just a lucky number, it's a symbol of empowerment, encouraging you to stand firm and keep your eyes on the bigger picture, even when life feels uncertain or difficult. With May beginning and the powerful cosmic forces at play, 44 is emerging as the symbol of balance and strength. It's telling you that now is the time to dig deep into your inner reserves and push forward toward your goals. In a world full of distractions and unpredictability, 44 reminds you that it's okay to pause, realign, and refocus on what truly matters. The wisdom of the ancients also recognized the importance of 44. Nostradamus, known for his prophetic insight, associated this number with great transformations periods in history when humanity faces testing times, but ultimately emerges stronger. He viewed 44 as a guardian number, offering protection and wisdom when the world seems in turmoil. Similarly, Baba Vanga, a mystic with extraordinary foresight, spoke about numbers that bring stability in chaos, and 44 was one of those numbers, representing divine protection during life's most pivotal moments. So, how can you tap into the energy of 44 as May unfolds? First, don't just see it as a random number. View it as a tool for spiritual guidance and personal growth. In the early days of May, reflect on how you can bring the essence of 44 into your own life. Are you facing challenges that need to be overcome? Do you feel like it's time to rebuild a part of your life or refocus on a long-term goal? If so, take a deep breath and ask yourself, how can I use the strength of 44 to shape my future? Because the universe speaks in signs through numbers, synchronicities, and quiet moments of clarity. The question is, are you paying attention? As you step into the energy of May, keep 44 in your heart and mind. If you're ready to invite its transformative power into your life, drop a comment below saying, I welcome abundance, wealth, and success. Let that simple affirmation align your energy with the universe's flow of prosperity. And if this message resonated with you, don't forget to hit like, subscribe to Buddhism Trail, and share this energy with others who are on the same path of growth. Your journey toward transformation has already begun. Trust the process. Embrace the strength of 44. Move forward with confidence. And I'll see you in the next video.